Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lindsay, and I would like to welcome you to a Gilbert and Sullivan review. And I would appreciate it if you take this moment to silence your cell phones if you have not done so already. Thank you. The first show that we will be showcasing tonight is the world-famous Mikado. The Mikado is set in Japan in a city called Titipu. The Lord High Executioner of Titipu is an ex-convict sentenced to death for flirting named Koko. He is betrothed to his ward Yum Yum, who is secretly in love with another man, Nankipu. Nankipu is really the son of the Mikado of Japan, but is disguised as a wandering minstrel. Our presentation ends in the middle of Act 1 with a duet between Nankipu and Yum Yum. After that, the show goes on with many twists and turns, including when Nankipu agrees to let Koko execute him in exchange for 3 months of marriage to Yum Yum. In the end, it all turns out happily, and everyone lives happily ever after, perhaps with the exception of Koko, who is tricked into marrying a bloodthirsty old woman who is chasing Nankipu. Now please sit back and prepare to enjoy these delightful selections from this wonderful musical. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mikado.
Three little maids from school are we, pert as a schoolgirl well can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. Three little maids from school. Everything is a source of fun. Nobody's safe, but we care for none. Life is a joke that's just begun. Three little maids from school. Who all unwary come from a ladies' seminary. Three little genius tutelary. Three little maids from school. Three little maids from school. One little maid is a fly Yum Yum. Two little maids in attendance come. Three little maids in the total sum. Three little maids from school.
Misfortune to love your ward, Yum Yum. I know I deserve your anger.
Anger? Not a bit, my boy. Why, I love her myself. Beautiful eyes, nice hair, taking nothing altogether. I am pleased to hear that my opinion is backed by such a competent authority such as yourself. Thank you. Well, I must be off. Good day.
Night same day I sought after you for 3 weeks in the belief that your guardian was beheaded, and now I come to find that you are to be married to him this afternoon?
Alas, yes.
But you do not love him?
Alas, no.
Modified rapture, then why don't you tell him so?
What good would that do? He's my guardian. He wouldn't let me marry you.
Then I'll wait until you are of age.
You forget that in Japan, girls do not arrive at years of discretion until they are 50.
This is true. From 17 to 49 are considered years of indiscretion.
Besides, a wandering minstrel who plays the wind instrument outside of tea houses is hardly a fitting husband for the ward of a Lord High Executioner.
But should I tell her?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, she will not betray me. What if it should prove that I am in fact no musician?
There, I was certain of it. Directly I heard you play.
What if it should prove that I am in fact the son of His Majesty the Mikado?
The son of the Mikado! But why is your Highness in disguise? And what has your Highness done? And will your Highness promise never do it ever again?
Some year ago, I had the misfortune to captivate a maid from my father's court, Katisha. She mistook my customary affability as signs of affection, and claimed me in marriage under my father's law. My father, being Lucius Junius Brutus of his race, ordered me to marry her within the week, or perish ignominiously at the scaffold. That night, I fled his court, and assuming the disguise of the second trombone, I joined a traveling band, where I had the pleasure of meeting you.
If you please. I think your Highness had better not come too near. The laws against flirting are excessively severe.
We are quite alone, and nobody can see us.
Still, that doesn't make it right. To flirt is capital.
It is capital.
You must obey the law.
Just take the law.
I wish it would, but it won't.
If it wasn't for the law, how happy we might be.
Happy indeed.
Why, if it wasn't for the law, we might be sitting side by side, like this.
Instead of being forced to sit half a mile off, like this.
If it wasn't for the law, we might be gazing into each other's eyes, like this.
Breathing sighs of unutterable love.
Ah.
Like that.
With our arms around each other's waists, like that.
If it wasn't for the law.
If it wasn't for the law.
As it is, of course, we couldn't do anything of the sort.
Not for worlds.
Being engaged to Coco, you know.
Being engaged to Coco. Were you not to Coco blighted, I would say intended to loved one, let us be united, let us be each other's own. I would merge your station, worldly
you enjoyed that taste of the Mikado. Our next presentation is scenes from Gilbert and Sullivan's 7th work, Iolanthe. Iolanthe is a fairy who is banished for marrying a mortal. Her son, Stefani, is a fairy down to